This week, I bring you an ingredient you may not have met yet, but you may just come to like. My name is Willow, and this is You Need a Bento. Let's make lunch. These are sweet potato noodles. They're dense, they're a little bit chewy. You can see how squishy they are, but they're very sturdy. Unlike wheat noodles that can crumble or you can't leave them for too long or overcook them, these ones are very forgiving. I cook them to the package directions, but you cook them to the texture you like. They are only going to get so cooked, but I think you might like them. They're worth giving a try. So we're going to start off by cooking your sweet potato noodles to the package directions. Each package is going to require something a little different, and it's worth starting there and then kind of adjusting it to your preference. Next, we're going to quarter these vegetables. I've got about half of an English cucumber and 3 small red radishes. Remember, your sizing doesn't have to be to the millimeter even. Even-ish is fine, just nice and thin because the sauce isn't going to penetrate your vegetables. I usually stop here because and this salad is good and cheap too. Radishes are usually, you can find them in the grocery store at any time, and for a whole pile of them you can get them for, a couple of dollars. You can even roast them if you want, but that's a topic for another video. Okay, so we're gonna add all of these vegetables in. You don't have to salt them, you don't really have to do anything to them. We're just gonna be throwing sauce on them. And a quick tip, a piece of damp kitchen towel, you put it on your counter underneath your cutting board and it won't slide on you. I usually use a tea towel, but some of mine are stained. They don't show up on camera very nicely. This is 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and 1 teaspoon of vinegar. I used a rice vinegar. You can use a different kind of vinegar, but I would be very, very careful because it can overpower things, so start small. And all you need to do is give this a quick mix. The vegetables almost never want to get mixed in. If you cut your noodles up, scissors, knife, whatever you fancy, if you cut your noodles up, they will mix in a whole lot better and be much easier to eat, fit into a smaller space that you have allotted for them. A lot of bento making is the art of making things small. And this is a perfect example of that. Now, if you give this maybe a day in the fridge, the vegetables will soften and become a little bit more agreeable to being wrapped around the noodles and looking a little more appetizing. So that's it, a quick, easy intro into a very versatile ingredient to add to your pantry. I hope you give it a try. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.